Hello dear students, welcome to Eklavya E-class. Today I am going to teach you the poem Keeping Quiet, composed by Pablo Neruda. Pablo Neruda is the winner of Nobel Prize for Literature in the year 1971. In this poem, the poet talks about the necessity of maintaining silence, suspending all human activities, and thus introspecting oneself. This poem is quite relevant at this present time when the entire world is fighting against corona. As no antidote has been discovered against corona till date, therefore the best way is to avoid it by staying at home and by maintaining social distancing. This poem starts with the request of the poet by maintaining silence, being inactive till he counts up to 12 number. The poet says, "For once on the face of the earth, let us not speak in any language. Let us stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much." The poet says that on the surface of the earth, that is throughout the world, nobody will speak in any of the languages for a while. We all will maintain total silence because language demarks people in different categories. Let us stop for 1 second. For a while, we'll not move any of our body part and not even any of the weapons. It would be an exotic moment without rush, without engines. We would all be together in a sudden strangeness. The poet says that moment when whole of the world will maintain silence will be an extraordinary kind of moment when there will be total silence all around us. There will be no hustle or bustle, no activity of machines will be there, and we'll realize and enjoy a strange kind of togetherness amongst all. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hand. During this period of inactivity, no harm will be done to the environment, as the fishermen who have been hunting whales till then will not hunt the whales, and the man who had been gathering salt by the seaside will look at his hot hands for a while and realize how careless he has been about himself. Those who prepare green wars, wars with gas, wars with fire, victory with no survivors, would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shade doing nothing. The poet says, during that period of stillness, the people who have been causing harm to the environment will also stand still, and the people who have been busy in different kinds of wars against humanity will also keep quiet, and now they will realize that though they are the victorious one, but they are standing all alone with no survivor there to celebrate their victory. After that, the people will start with a new beginning, a new hope, the next innings of their life, and then they will see that they are not alone now. They are accompanied by their brothers, and they are with the entire humanity altogether. What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. Life is what it is about. I want no truck with death. The poet now says that Whatever I have said till now should not be confused by total inactivity, because life is the name of going on continuously. He never means to be total inactive. He wants the people should start a new innings, but with a difference, keeping in mind the entire humanity also. He says, we have to take at least one halt before our death with introspection of ourselves and think how selfish we can be by thinking only about ourselves, our own growth, and our own business only. We should not be single-minded like that. We should try to take all the people together and to work in the form of togetherness. And for once could do nothing, perhaps a huge silence might interrupt this sadness of never understanding ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. If we start thinking like that, we'll be working together for the good of the entire humanity, and in that case, we'll not be all alone, and we'll be together with all our brothers and the entire humanity. Perhaps the earth can teach us as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. At last, the poet says that the Mother Earth can be the best example of a teacher, where she tells us that the change is the cycle of the nature. If winter is there, how can spring be behind? One time comes during chill cold when the entire nature seems to be almost dead. But very soon, as spring comes, everything in the nature comes once more to be alive. And this is the cycle of the nature. Now I'll count up to 12 and you keep quiet and I will go. And at last, the poet takes our leave and asks us to maintain the silence and introspect we all, and he goes away. Thank you.